What's going on, everybody? Ryan from RiotStream here. This is another RiotStream VR video. This game is called Space Docker VR. It is an awesome, basically kind of like a space forklift simulator type game. It is awesome. It uses Newtonian physics, so you have actual space-type physics as well. Has a beautiful interactive cockpit also. We're going to quit this little level that I got ourselves into, and we're going to go and check out what this game is all about here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do, this is kind of a weird game. There's a lot to do in this game. What it is basically you are trying to basically take these crates, like this dude over here, okay? You're picking up these crates and you're putting them, you have to put them into these like barges. And there's different types of barges. There's sometimes there's spinning crates that are very hard to handle. Sometimes they're traveling in space at a certain velocity. Sometimes they are nuclear. They do have nuclear cargo, but he's just gonna like, plop that in there. And it is pretty awesome. So here's our little ship here, our forklift, sort of. We have our work order. We have our, let me get rid of that level select real quick. We have our limpets, which slows down a spin or rotation of those cargoes. And we also have our radar. We have our speed and velocities and angles, our pitch, roll, and yaw, our lateral, vertical, and thrust. We also have our target. This will tell us our distance of our target and relative velocity and all that stuff. We also have, this is for hooking up. This is where you actually hook up to the cargo. Right up there, you dock to it, just like a space station docking, sort of. And this will show our alignment in a little video window, too. If you want to undock something, you just pull this, and it launches it forward into wherever you're aiming. So it's pretty sweet. Super cool game. So let's get into it right now. We're going to go into the level select real quick. Now, I'm just going to show you guys, I'm probably just going to do the nuclear job, because there's all kind of different crates, but the most fun are obviously the nuke crates. Those are pretty sweet. Now, I don't know if there's any jobs that are out there that are like, actually, we could probably set ourselves up with like a random job here and then just add nuke crates to it. So why don't we just do that? So we'll do like static crates, and then we'll do nuke crates too. So we'll have like maybe a few static crates, which are just regular crates. Actually, why don't we add spinning crates? We might as well have, let's just spice it up. Who's feeling spicy? You guys feeling spicy today? All right, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play this one. I'm gonna show you it. Let's do it. So this is really cool. So this is gonna set up in a little bit of an asteroid field. As you can see, that is our basically our home base, this big yellow barge. And there's where we want to put the static crates. Now, any nuclear crates that we have that are dangerous, we want to put them in that what looks like a battleship or something. It's got some sort of guns on it. It's definitely an armored, attack, not attack, but it has defenses on it, as you can see. And we got to get it in that cryogenic storage of that. So let's get moving. So basically, the way you move is you push this forward to move forward, pull it back to move back. You can also use the joystick on the thumb to rotate, to kind of slew around here, like your navigational thrusters. We also have roll and pitch, and we have our yaw as well. So that is pretty stinky cool. Well, actually, no, yaw is left. Yeah, we have yaw. There's our yaw. There's our roll. And there's our pitch. So, and you can see, what you're doing on all these little things too, and how much power is going in each angle there. So really, really realistic type physics in this game. They could call it Newtonian physics. But first things first, we have, let me see, we got 3 regular crates and a nuke here. So there's our little clipboard here. We got 3 regular crates and a nuke. So first things first, let's go for a regular crate. Now on our radar, a regular crate, that's a nuke that we're targeting on now. We're going to kind of spin around and try to find a normal crate here. All right, let's do that. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. I hope I hit record. Did I hit record? I did. Oh, thank goodness. I just had to check real quick. This is my 3rd attempt at making this video because I keep screwing it up. I left my mouse cursor on the freaking last video I made. I was so mad because I had such a fun time. I mean, I'm gonna have a fun time doing this too, but the last video I made of this, I left my mouse cursor on the screen. It looked like poop, so We're redoing it right now. All right, there it is. Oh, as you can see, this crate is spinning out of control. So there is a way to mitigate that, and I'm going to show you how. Now, there's our speed on the top left there. As you can see, 20.3 meters per second. You don't want to go too much faster than that, because if you do, you got to remember you're in space and you have to retro thrust. So it takes time to slow down. So however much time it took you to get to 20 meters per second, remember it's going to take that much time to slow down. So there you go. All right. So we're going to get close to this thing and we're just going to calm it down. Right now, it's kind of freaking out. It kind of reminded me of my ex-girlfriend when I told her I didn't want to go and visit her parents on the weekend because I was tired from work. So it's kind of freaking out right now, but what we're going to do is we're just going to shoot it with these limpets. They're called anti-spin limpets, and what that's going to do is that's going to slow it down. Okay? That's like buying it a puppy, all right? And it's just going to calm it down temporarily. Now what we got to do is we got to line ourselves up with the attachment point. So the attachment point is right up there on our ship, and it's that little nub, whatever that is, on their ship. Now what's cool about this game is that we have a high and low gear. So right now we're in high gear, so any movement I make is going to be pretty strong of a movement. This is meant for traveling. When we're hooking up and doing things slow, we want to go into low gear. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow much more fine-tuned controls. So everything I do isn't as aggressive per se. So let's get ourselves lined up. As soon as we get lined up and close enough, our pitch, roll, and yaw indicators relative, that's our relative pitch, roll, and yaw readings relative to the crate. So it's scanning the crate. It's seeing, how we're lined up, because we don't have a really good frame of reference. We're just humans with little eyeballs. So we can't really suss out an exact, unless you're like smart and know what you're doing. But if you don't, this will show you. So it's telling us we're at 1 degree pitch. As long as we have 3 okays there, 3 greens, we are good. So we should be able to get there. Let's slow it down a little bit. You don't want to approach too fast. Keep it at about 1 meter per second or less. And look at this. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. Now all we got to do is take this back to the barge. So the barge is our home icon on the radar there. So we just got to point towards it and get over there. So it looks like it's on the other side of this this meteor here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to the other side of this meteor, and we're just gonna kind of look for it. There it is. There's the barge. Big yellow beauty. All right, so let's get over to the barge and let's launch this. Now, one of my favorite things in the game, obviously, is this little undock thing. I don't want to hit it prematurely. You don't want to shoot your you don't want to shoot your cargo into the... All right. So what we want to do is kind of line up with it. Here we go. Slow it down. And you kind of want to maybe get some velocity towards this thing too. So there's our direction indicator, that little blue icon there, and boom! There it goes. Look at that. Oh, so satisfying. Awesome. All right, so that's in. What do we got left? That crossed out on our checklist. We got crate 65, crate 150, and a nuke. Let's go get those other crates, guys. So this one is crate 65, which looks to be about 1,000 meters out. We're gonna target that with the A key or the A button on our. I'm using the Oculus controllers, and the Oculus. What do I have? An Oculus Quest 2. I'm using an Oculus Quest 2 with Steam right now, Steam Link, and we're just gonna try to find this. So it looks like this one's over here, possibly in this fleet of ships. What the heck is going on here? All right, so we got oh, there it is. All right, so we got this fleet of ships here, looking very look like they're ready to attack somebody. But we're gonna get this piece of cargo right here. So this one is not spinning, so we do not have to fire the limpets, which is awesome. Let's get a couple hashtag limpets in the comments. All right, let me see here. Let's line up. I'm actually getting pretty good at this game. The first time I tried recording this video. Now, I've had this game for a long time, don't get me wrong, but I haven't played this in probably a month. So I was a little bit rusty, but now I feel like I'm in like professional hour mode here. All right, let's drop her down. I say that, but then watch me super screw something up. All right, our pitch is wrong, so we got to pitch down. There we go. We're within 2 degrees on every angle. That's good enough for sure. There we go. That camera helps tremendously to line up with it. There we go. Oh my goodness. We're going to have this done, and we might set a record today. There are time records in this game, too. Like, you can see, like, how long it takes everybody to do it, and you can try to, you know, there's, like, leaderboards, what I'm trying to say. All right, let's get this one over to the barge, and then we'll get the last 2 here. We got 1 regular crate left, and then we have one nuclear crate. We're going to save the nuke for last. The nuke is fun. It sure is. And what's cool about this game, too, is there is a good variety of scenery. It doesn't all just look like this. Like, we have like a big scrapyard. We have to navigate through very difficult, you know, terrain, I guess you could call it. There's a field of just debris that is very hard to navigate through and super fun to do, too. All right, there we go. Let's shoot it in there. Oh, yeah. There we go. We don't want to suck ourselves in. All right, let's back it up, and we got 2 more to go. Let's look for crate 150. There's crate 960. That is the nuke. We got to be careful with the nuke, and I'll tell you why in just a few seconds here. Let me just get lined up with this. We're going to target it. There we go. I don't think we need to target it because I don't think we have any other... What's cool about the targeting is, you know, say you got two crates, like one's like 1,000 meters out and one's like 200 meters out. And you don't want to keep accidentally locking on to the one that's super far away. You don't have to. You could just lock onto one, which is awesome. So this game, they really thought of everything they did. All right, let's get down to this guy. Oh, he's in a little crater, isn't he? Okay. He's hiding from us. Well, you can't hide from me there, buddy. All right, there we go. Back it up a little bit. Get to the left a little bit, down a little bit. There we go. Let's head right towards it. There's our indicator. I'm going to bring ourselves to the left a bit here so we can line up with it. There we go. Let's get back to the right, and we are going to grab this bad boy. Let's back it up. Switch to low gear. You always want to be in low gear when you're close to an object. We're going to have to switch to high just temporarily. There we go. Back to low. And this is going to allow you to fine-tune precision grab this object here. All right. Now what we got to do is just kind of stop ourselves. You make sure our pitch, roll, and yaw are correct. There they go. And let's head towards this bad boy. We'll just use the screen up there to kind of line ourselves up with it. We got 1 degree off of pitch, 3 degrees off of yaw, but that should be good enough. And we are going to dock. Let's do it. There we go. Slow it down a bit. Just beautiful. Look at that. All right. Let's back it up. And let's head back towards our home base, which is that right there, that big yellow barge. All right. Let's head right towards it. There we go. Full burn. All right. Next one up is the nuke. Now, these are a little bit nerve-wracking. I will tell you that. And the reason they are nerve-wracking is because when you pick them up, so nukes have to be cryogenically stored or else they become unstable, okay? We do not want an unstable nuke. Now, there's no way to avoid that. Basically, what it does is it starts a clock. As you take it out of the cryogenic storage, it only has so long before it explodes. So we have to keep that in mind when we pick it up. That we gotta have a game plan ready to go. Like, we gotta know where we're going, and the nukes have to be stored in this vessel. They cannot be stored obviously there. They have to be stored in that cryo storage there that is guarded. Okay, so what we gotta do? We're gonna face the nuke. We don't need to really target the nuke because that's our only target left. I believe, yes, load nuke. And I think I can already see it. We lucked out. We got a pretty easy level here. I can already see it right there. So it looks like it's in that little storage unit right there in the crater. So it looks like maybe they were going to bust open this crater maybe decided not to here. Who knows? I don't know what the story is. I don't think there's a real story in this game. All right, let's back it up. Slow it down. Yep, there's the nuke. All right. So here we go. Cue suspenseful music, which can't reach right now because I'm in VR. Slow it down. Easy, easy. Low gear. All right. Here we go. Okay, so what we got to do is we got to get docked with this. And let's try and just pre-line ourselves up a bit. Back it up. Okay, we got 3 greens. 3 greens. Slow it down. Let's head on in. Oh, this is looking good. Now, the second we pick this up, it is going to start a countdown timer, and we have to get to that battleship before that timer runs out. So, all right, we're in. Look at that. Okay, pulled it out of cryo, and there's our indicator right there. There's our danger indicator. Now, that shows us how much time we have before we die. You can't really die in this game, but, you know, this thing could explode and then you have to do it all over again. We don't want that. So this is going to be a pretty easy one. All we got to do is jam it right in that hole right there. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, I hate when the timers speed up. That gets me all nervous. It gets me all nervous. Gonna make me all sweaty. All right, let me, hold on, before I get sweaty. Easy, 8 seconds. We're good, we're good. 6 seconds. Oh, God. 4 seconds? Probably should have sped this up a little. What? Ooh! Ooh! Oh, dang it! All right, well, I farted. That was my fault. I farted around a little bit too much there. Honestly, I got a little cocky, and I thought maybe I'd still be able to get it in there, and I didn't leave myself enough time. So, my bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to try that again. And there it is. Okay. And we're going to do it right this time. Because, you know, I'm on YouTube. And if you don't know what you're doing on YouTube, you know, then you look like a bozo. All right. And I don't want anybody dropping any bozo sticker comments or bozo emojis in the chat in the comments section. So what we got to do is do it right. All right, let's switch to low gear and go forward a little bit. All right, I got this time. All right, our pitch is off. We're gonna pitch back a bit. Roll is off, and yaw is fine. Whoop, slow it down. Look at that. We're gonna use the TV, little TV there. I love how they have like CRT TVs, like cathode ray tube TVs in this thing. We're obviously like in the future, and they're using a little like what 1990s style TV. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna get it this time. Sorry, guys. All right, back it up, slow it down. All right, we got 40 seconds. 40 seconds on this one. Just line it up and shoot it in. There we go. Let's hope for the best here. Shoot it in. Oh, and cryogenically stored, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's how you ship a nuke in space. There we go. All right, let's get some green dings for that one. But yeah, this is Space Docker VR, a super fun little game with all kind of levels. The training missions are fantastic as well. That's probably one of my favorite parts of this game is the training, believe it or not. The reason being is because they use actual training videos. Like somebody filmed, like a real person filmed a training video and put it in this game. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The dev did a very, very good job of this, and definitely deserves a round of applause. All right, let's get in here. So this is where we store our little space forklifts here. What we do is we got to fly into this little crevice that's in the barge, okay? And we have to dock with this thing right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna line ourselves up with this. We got 3 greens. This is just like hooking up to a piece of cargo, except this is kind of like a charging station. Think of it like a forklift refueling station right here. So there we go. That's it. And then as soon as you dock with that, there you go. Beat the level. Fantastic. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I haven't been streaming this week. As of the time of making this video, I've been very sick. I don't know if I have the flu or, the dreaded C word, but it felt very much like that. And, I'm getting better now. I couldn't do a live stream today, but I could make this video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you tap like on the video. It helps me out tremendously. I appreciate that, guys, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you, and I will see you on the next video. Have a good one, everybody. Can I do like a peace out? Can't do a peace out. All right, well, you're number one. You're number one. We'll just say that. Bye, everybody. Bye. Yay.